Now in this session we are going to discuss about the third part of designing components, that is adapter views or adapter view. Just like linear layout is very important for designing the screens, similarly there are many adapter views like list view, spinner, gallery, view pager, grid view, expandable list view, autocomplete text view and recycler view, so and so. Just like how linear layout is very important for designing the screens, similarly out of all these adapter views, list view is very important for designing complicated screens. So basically we use adapter views while designing complicated screens. Again, in these adapter views, list view plays very important role. In my opinion, 70 to 80% of Android applications will use list view in one or other place. It is not an exaggeration to say if you don't know how to use list view in your application, it is almost equivalent to you don't know how to breathe air. List view plays such an important role while building Android applications. In the ongoing sessions, I will be giving a hell lot of examples on list view. Along with list view anyway, I will be giving examples on each and every adapter view like spinner, so and so. After list view, the last view, that is recycler view, plays important role. This recycler view is the advanced concept introduced in Android 5.0 version, that is Lollipop. You can imagine recycler view a kind of advanced list view. When I say advanced list view, they have optimized list view in 5.0 and they have released it as recycler view. Recycler view is efficient and faster than list view. Anyway, first we will discuss about list view, then we will discuss about other adapter views. Before understanding these adapter views, first let me introduce a new concept called as adapters and adapter design pattern. Here, the meaning of design pattern is it is a solution for problem. Whenever you find a new solution for an existing problem, it is called as a design pattern. First, let me explain what is this adapter and adapter design pattern in common man's language by taking a real world example. Let us say I have purchased a laptop from United States of America, that is USA, which comes with a charger plug like this. Basically, USA laptop plugs will have sharp edged curves. Now let us say my requirement is this is the Indian switch box. I have purchased that laptop and I brought that laptop to India. So let us say this is Indian switch box, which accepts basically round cornered plugs. But my requirement is I want to plug this USA laptop charger plugs into this Indian switch box. Tell me, is it possible or not possible? Obviously it is not possible because USA laptop plugs has sharp edged curves, whereas Indian switch box allows only rounded corner plugs. Now in such kind of cases, what we have to do? Obviously we have to use an adapter which will take USA plug as input and which will emit Indian plug as output, which may look like this. So I can call this as USA to Indian plug converter or USA to Indian plug adapter, which accepts sharp edged corner plugs, which looks like this, which emits rounded corner plugs, which looks like this. Now I can plug USA laptop plug into this adapter. So let me call this as adapter, and then I can plug this adapter to Indian switch box. Let me mark it as USA to Indian converter or adapter. Now here if you observe this overall adapter architecture, every adapter design pattern or every adapter architecture has three layers. First component is the source or the data source from where the data is being passed to adapter, and the adapter which is acting as a bridge between source and destination, and there is a destination component to which data is finally flowing. So in every adapter design pattern there are three layers or three components: the source from which data is flowing, and the adapter which is sitting in between source and destination. In this example, source is USA laptop and destination is Indian switch box. Let me write those 3 points here. That is first component source, second component is adapter through which source data is flowing to destination, and finally last component is destination to which finally data is reaching. Now here if you observe the adapter design pattern carefully, the main purpose of adapter, it has two important roles. Adapter is acting like a bridge between source and destination. That is the first functionality. Second role is data is flowing from source to destination via adapter. Let me write those two functionalities of adapter here. These are the two roles of adapter. Now imagine that my friend has purchased one more laptop from Germany which belongs to Europe continent. Generally European plug system will be different when compared to USA plug system, probably which may look like this. So this is European plug system which comes with one rounded corner middle pin and with two sharp edged pins which looks like this. Now tell me, can I use same adapter for this Germany laptop also? No. This USA to Indian adapter can convert only USA plug to Indian plug system. If you want to convert European plug system into Indian plug system, we should use another adapter which may probably look like this with one rounded corner plug and with two sharp edged plugs. Now I can plug this Germany laptop plug into this adapter which emits Indian plug system which looks like this, and then I can plug this adapter to Indian switch box. Now here if you observe this picture, the destination is not changing, only source is changing. In case of source 1, that is USA laptop, we are using a different adapter. In case of source 2, that is in case of Germany laptop, we are using a different adapter which is European to Indian adapter. But still destination remains same, that is Indian switch box. So what you have to understand here is, whenever source changes, we have to change adapter. May not be for all the cases, but most of the cases, whenever data source changes, we have to change adapter. That is the last important point related to adapters. I will make it as a note. When data source changes, we have to change adapter, but destination will remain same. But remember, there may be some hybrid adapter design patterns where we will be using one adapter for multiple sources, where we will be using only one hybrid adapter for all different laptops or for all sources. That is a rare case, but most of the times whenever source changes, we have to change adapter. So that is a brief introduction about adapters and adapter design pattern. You have to remember only 2 points here. In the adapter design pattern, there will be 3 layers: source, adapter, destination. This is source, this is middle layer is adapter layer, and last layer is destination. In adapter design pattern, data will flow from source to adapter and adapter to destination. Last point, whenever source changes, we have to change adapter mostly. Now let us see where this adapter design pattern will fit in Android applications. We know that there are many adapter views. I will be explaining adapter design pattern by taking list view as an example. First let me explain briefly what is list view. List view is a view which can display vertically scrollable list of elements. Let us say this is our activity which contains list view, and I want to display some cities in this list view. For example, Delhi, Washington DC, Tokyo, Paris, Italy, so and so. So basically list view is a predefined view which can display vertically scrollable list of elements in your screen. Now in order to display these elements in the list view, first of all I have to store these elements in some container or maybe in some data sources. For example, there are different scenarios. Probably in the first scenario, I may want to store data in the array list or maybe in the linked list, which looks like this. In this case, our data source or our data is coming from array list, or maybe in a different scenario, data may be coming from the local database which exists within the phone only, and let us say data is stored in the table format. Let us say within this database we have a cities table which looks like this: city number, first column, city name, so and so columns. And let us say all the city details are stored in this table. For example, Delhi as the first city, Washington as the second city, so and so. As of now, don't worry about how to create database tables and databases. We will discuss later. As of now, I am showing you different scenarios. Our data may come from either array list to the list view, or in some cases, we might be getting data from some server. Let us say palleuniversity.com, with which we can connect over internet, and let us say this palleuniversity.com server contains all cities like Delhi, Washington, so and so. So here we have three different sources but only one destination. I'll mark first source as SRC1 source 1, this is source 2, and this is source 3. SRC means source. That means in order to display some elements in the list view, that elements may come either from array list or from database, or it may come from some server which is connected over internet. In this case, list view is a destination where finally we are displaying the data. Now observe this picture, try to compare with this picture. Here also we have three layers. Here also we have different sources and one destination. Here also we are having different sources and one destination. Now when data is coming from array list, we will use a predefined adapter given by Android called as array adapter. Since it is predefined, there is no space in between A capital letter and A capital letter. I repeat, if data is coming from either array list or from array or from linked list, we have to use array adapter to display elements in the list view. That means data comes from array list to array adapter and array adapter to list view. Remember, in order to understand this adapter concept very clearly, I strongly recommend you to go through the complete collection framework concept and generics concept of Java. If you have not gone through those concepts, I strongly recommend you to go back to that concept and then later come back to this concept. Similarly, if data is coming from database table, there is one more predefined class given by Android framework. That class name is cursor adapter. Database data will come to cursor adapter and cursor adapter will give data to list view. Similarly, if data is coming from some server which is connected over internet, in that case, programmer should build his own or her own adapter which can be called as custom adapter. Observe carefully, there is a space here which means it is not a predefined class. If data is coming from a website or from a server which is connected over internet, in that case, programmer has to define his own or her own adapter. As of now, don't worry how to build custom adapters. Just remember, in case of array list, use array adapter. If data is coming from database, use cursor adapter. If data is coming from a website or from internet, we will use mostly custom adapter, and custom adapter will give data to list view. So this is where adapter concept will come into picture in Android applications. As I told you already, this adapter concept is very important not only for interviews, even for doing your projects. Before proceeding to further sessions, if you have not learned collection framework and generics concept of Java, first go through collections and generics, then only proceed further. Otherwise you will not understand adapter design pattern. If you don't understand adapters, it is almost impossible to build any application. I hope you understood what is adapter view and what is adapter design pattern.